Hello everyone, in today's video I have this product called a mini palette to show you. If this name sounds familiar, it's because I have featured the first version of the mini palette on my YouTube channel before. This is made by Peggy Wong, my friend from Kuching, Malaysia. So with this new model, the case is now bigger, significantly bigger, and it can hold 3 trays instead of just 2 trays. So with the 2 trays, this mini palette can now hold a total of 24 colors, and you can attach the trays very easily to the tin box. And here, this is the mixing tray. It's double-sided. On this side, there are 2 mixing wells. On the other side, it's 1 large mixing well. So depending on whether you want a large surface or you want more mixing wells, you can just use the one that's appropriate, and you can attach it to the tray as well here or even at the bottom. So this mini palette is quite flexible. Now this tray here, it's stuck to the back because there is some blue or white tag behind. This is removable. Overall, it's very lightweight. This is plastic and this is a very lightweight tin box, so this is very compact and portable. These plastic trays are actually 3D printed, so you can see some horizontal grooves, and it's textured because of those grooves. You can mix paint here as well. The surface is glossy. This is a tin box, so eventually it's going to rust. Let me show you the first model. So with this first model, there are some blemishes already from the wear and tear and slight rust. Currently, these are the tray designs that come default with this mini palette. In the future, there may be more designs, so maybe you can get a tray with 6 wells instead of 12. You can have 6 here and 6 here, or 6 here with 12 here. And with lesser wells, you can hold more paint, but with more wells, you can hold more colors. So it's a very flexible product. It really depends on what you want. And also, if you need additional palettes, you can buy them separately as well. This is great. For example, if you want to have a selection of colors that is dedicated to painting landscapes, and if you want to paint cityscapes, you can have another palette. So you can keep those palettes that you are not using at home and just swap them out as and when you need them. That's quite convenient as well. At the time of this review, the price of this palette is US $30, and that comes with 3 trays. I'm not sure if that includes shipping. Anyway, you can check out the details on Peggy's Etsy shop. There is also the option to spend an extra $1 to get this magnetic clip, and this is very useful. Because I am right-handed, I'm going to clip this on the left side, and now I can place the palette on it, and the magnet is quite strong. If I need additional colors or additional trays, I can attach that to the mini palette, and it's quite secure. Alright, let's squeeze some paint into the palette and see how well it works. By the way, I have 2 mini palettes that I am going to give away to 2 lucky winners. Anyone can participate regardless of where you are. And those 2 mini palettes that I'm giving away, they will be filled with Winsor & Newton paint. To participate in the giveaway contest, you just have to let me know in the comments section what sort of tray designs you would like to see, or if you were to make your own trays, how would you design it, what sort of features you would give it. And when you post your comment, make sure to leave behind a way for me to contact you. For example, you can leave a link to your Instagram page or Facebook page where I can message you. If you don't have an Instagram or Facebook page, you can just email me. I'll put my contact in the video description below. These small trays actually hold more paint than I expected. Not as much compared to those plastic half pans, but enough for maybe a short sketching trip overseas. I just realized that I should not have filled the wells beyond the brim, because if I were to put this tray back in Let me just put this because this is going to be easier to wash. The paint is going to stick onto the tray above. Oh, and don't do that when the paint is wet. It's more convenient to use this palette together with a water brush, but personally I prefer to use a normal brush instead. And if I use a normal brush or those pocket brushes, I would usually bring an extra container out just to wash my brushes. If you're working on the table, you actually don't need to attach the trays. You can just put the trays on the table. Let's try mixing the paint on this plastic palette first. I know there are people who don't like to mix watercolor on plastic palettes because of the way water or paint behaves on it. Sometimes the paint and water, it doesn't pool together. The brush that I'm using right now, it's a size 6 brush, and I think it's a good size for wells of this size. You can probably use a size 8 brush with this palette. So on the lid, this is how the water behaves. It would sort of become smaller. So as I try to spread out the mixture, you can see that it sort of goes into a smaller area, and it may actually split. Some people don't like that behavior as well. For me, I'm actually not that particular, so for me it works for me. Let's clean this up. So this surface, it's definitely going to stain. I can still see some red, even though this is perfectly dry. Overall, I enjoyed using this mini palette. It's certainly very compact and it's quite functional. I do prefer mixing the paint on the plastic tray though, compared to mixing it on the metal cover. One thing to note is don't overfill the paint. If not, when you put the trays back into the box, the paint is going to stick to the bottom side of the trays. So yeah, learn from my mistake. Alright, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this palette. And if you're interested to get one for yourself, you can check out the link in the video description below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!